Hey, it's Shelley from Best Buy Canada's blog, and welcome to my review of the Arlo Video Doorbell. I've been using Arlo smart cameras since 2015, and I'm pretty sure that I have almost every single Arlo product available right now. So I was very excited to install and test out the Arlo Video Doorbell. The install process is quite easy, and all you have to do is download the Arlo app, and there are steps in the app, and it'll walk you right through it. There's even videos if you get stuck on something. So you'll start your install by removing the cover of your doorbell chime. Depending on the configuration of your transformer, you will follow the steps in the app to wire the power kit to your doorbell. We'll stick the power kit to the side of your doorbell, cover back on, and then you move outside. Here I had already removed my previous video doorbell, so I was about to install the Arlo Video Doorbell. My breaker was definitely off at this point, obviously, and all you have to do is connect the doorbell to the wires. But first you need to choose your base plate. There's a flat base plate and then there is a tilted base plate. I chose the tilted base plate. In retrospect, I probably would just install the flat base plate because when I tilt it, although it does take in a better view of my yard, what it does also though is catch a view of the corner of my screen door. Once you connect the wires to the back of the Arlo Video Doorbell, you just push it onto the base plate. There is a small little screw that you would connect. There's an Allen key, so there's just a small little screw, and once that's all connected, then it's time to turn your power back on and open the app. The built-in HD camera of the Arlo Video Doorbell, you get a max 1536p resolution. Motion detection is available with this doorbell, and that LED will light up when it does detect motion. When somebody presses that button that the LED circles, you can answer the call. One of the things that I really like about the Arlo Video Doorbell, as opposed to other video doorbells, is how you can call the doorbell, or somebody can call you, and it actually rings through like a real call. It doesn't automatically open up in your app. It actually just starts to ring on your phone. Once you answer it, it then directs you to the app. Use the two-way audio to interact with whoever's at your door, or you can just leave a pre-recorded message or use a pre-recorded message. There's a few to choose from. Here's what the two-way audio and the pre-recorded messages sound like.
I'm just going to play a pre-recorded message. I'm busy right now. Thanks. Sorry, not interested. We'll be right there.
All Arlo cameras, you can view a live stream of your video doorbell. It exists right within the Arlo app, just like all of your other cameras. The main differences, though, between the Arlo Video Doorbell and other Arlo smart cameras is that it doesn't require the smart hub. So this doorbell will be able to be armed and disarmed on its own schedule. It doesn't have to follow the schedule that the Arlo Smart Hub does. And if you don't already have Arlo cameras, that means that all of the Arlo cameras are either armed and disarmed at the same time. They're not individual. Here's a look at some of the video clips that I've captured with the Arlo Video Doorbell. I have it set to max resolution. As you can see, my screen door does interfere because of that tilted plate, so I will definitely be changing that out. But I find that the video is very clear. The audio is also very clear. It's a great resolution overall, and there is no lag or delay if you have a strong internet connection near your doorbell. What I really love about Arlo cameras, and what the Arlo Video Doorbell will also do, is tell you what the thing it is that it has detected. So in this case, it would be Arlo had detected a person on the doorstep, but it also will detect vehicles and animals. And I find that those personalized notifications really help when you're considering whether or not you've got to pop open the app and see who's there. I was using the doorbell in very chilly conditions. On the day that this was taken, the weather had dropped to about -15 at this point. At that temperature, it was having a bit of a struggle, even with a solid 4 bars of Wi-Fi connection. It was still struggling to connect to the to my phone. So that was the only downside that I found, is as the temperatures continued to drop and they hit about minus 20, 22 that night with the wind, the doorbell didn't function, but that is the upper limit of Arlo's weatherproof ability. I find even my other Arlo smart cameras will stop working around minus 20, and so will other smart cameras that I've used at home. This is what I saw in the app when I did have a ring at the doorbell when it was minus 17. Sometimes it was just green, other times the audio was slightly choppy, but the video would work. But overall, in good temperatures and good weather, this doorbell has absolutely no problem streaming video, answering a call, and the two-way audio when you are speaking is crisp and clear. In order to access the most amount of features on the Arlo Video Doorbell, you're going to need a subscription to Arlo Smart. Arlo Smart is a cloud service that will store your video clips as well as give you access to the customized motion notifications. So in this case, it would tell me that there is an animal at the back door or a vehicle or a person, just so that you know right away without looking at your app who's there. In Canada, the basic package for Arlo Smart costs about $13.50 for 5 cameras. You get a trial subscription with every Arlo camera so you can test it out and see what you think. Here's a look at the night vision on the Arlo Video Doorbell. I was about 10 feet away from the doorbell here. You can definitely see that there's a person there. It's not very clear that far away, but as I approach the door, you can get a better look at my face. So while this is not necessarily a security camera per se, it's not like the Arlo Ultra that will track that person as they go through the yard. It does provide an accurate look at whoever is there if they come close to the door. Arlo Video Doorbell also has a built-in siren. Tap to activate it within the app, and this is what it sounds like. Well, it's not overly loud. It's definitely enough to annoy the chickens, and it is also a good deterrent. Should someone come into your yard that shouldn't be there, at least then they would realize that you have spotted them and that you are sounding the alarm. As someone who really loves using Netgear Arlo products, I really enjoyed using the Arlo Video Doorbell. It's a great crystal clear video stream. The audio is really, really good comparatively to some of the other video doorbells I've tried, but it's also seamless, and I like how it operates on its own without having to access the Smart Hub, therefore not having to run on the same schedule as all of your other cameras. I think the Arlo Smart Cloud service is a great deal, especially for 5 cameras, and it's a very good added layer of protection, especially if you're already an Arlo user. So that's it for my look at the Arlo Video Doorbell. You can see my full written review as well as other photos on Best Buy Canada's blog. Thanks for watching.